guys, now I'm going to teach you guys how to get a number of years. So this one I'm going to be talking about compound interest, compound interest. So for compound interest, the formula, it says A equals to P in brackets 1 plus I to the power n. So if you have a question, the question says in the question, let's assume they gave you a cumulative amount, they say is 10,000. Then your P in the question, the principal amount invested money, they say it was 5,000. Then after that, they say I, it was interest, is 10, let's say it's 8%, which you can convert it to 0.08. So they say you have to find n. So our n is unknown. So what to do, this one I'm just like giving a summary. In your question, they will tell you the accumulative amount or sum of the future value of 10,000. It was, they deposited 5,000, then after that you accumulated 10,000 at an interest rate of 8% compounded annually. Then you have to find the number of years. So when you find the number of years, we are going to substitute these things in that formula. Is going to be, say, 10,000, which is equals to 5,000 in bracket 1 plus 0.08 to the power n. So now here we just wrote the power n, then we're going to divide by 5,000, then you divide by 5,000, then you're going to left with what? 10,000 divided by 5,000 is going to say 2 equals to 1 plus what? We can just say equals to in brackets 1.08 to the power n. So you can write this one as 1.08 to the power n equals to 2. So our n now, it becomes log of 2 divided by log of 1.08. So you can use your calculator to get what? To get to the final answer. So when you use your calculator, you just have to press the log. You're just gonna say log 2 divided by log 1.8 is gonna give you the number of years. So this is how, when you want to find the number of years. So what if you want to find the interest rate? So if you want to find an interest rate, so in the same question, let's say you are given number of years is 3. Let's assume now n equals to 3. So you're gonna use the same formula, A equals to 1 plus I to the power n. So it was 10,000 equals to what? 5,000 in brackets 1 plus I to the power 3. Then after that, we know that if you divide by 5 is going to be 2 equals to 1 plus I to the power 3. So you can rewrite them like 1 plus I to the power 3 equals to 2. So after that, if we multiply by 1 over 3, both sides by 1 over 3, we ended up with left with 1 plus I equals to 2 to the power 1 over 3. Sometimes you can just say 3 inside square root of 2 is still the same. So this is just the same, 2 square root of 3, like that. So now we have 1 plus I equals to 3 square root of 2. So which means our I becomes 3 square root of 2 minus 1. So you can use your calculator. Then when you use your calculator, the value you're going to get minus 1, the value you're going to get, you multiply it by 100 so that you can convert it to percentage. You multiply it by 100 so that you can convert it to percentage. So now, before I go far, let me give you some formulas, the most important formulas. So we have two formulas that you need to know. This one is about present value and then future value. I will start with the future value. So for future value is x is bracket 1 in brackets. Let me just write this way, x brackets 1 plus I to the power n minus 1 over I. This one we call it for future, is for future value. Future value. This x represent a regular payment. Payments. This I is an interest rate, and then the n is now, you can call it number of years, is the term. We call it a term number. It represents the terms and number of years. So when you have this formula, so if you are having, like, you only use this formula if like there is a regular payment. If like the question says you invested Actually, I normally tell people that if you are like what you are investing, maybe you are putting 100, then the interest that you are going to gain when you are investing that money you have been putting regularly, you use a future value because you are gaining. But if you are investing, you are paying a loan, some installment, the interest you don't enjoy the interest, you give it to someone. So for the interest loan, which we call it a present value, we use this P equals to X in brackets 1 minus 1 plus I to the power negative N over I. This one you use it only when you are working with what? With the loans. It can be if here the question says you make a loan, or maybe the question says it's like maybe the question says you make a loan, or maybe the question says like mortgage, bond, land, installment. Use that formula that I gave you. Let me just rewrite it properly so that you can see it is X in brackets 1 minus 1 plus I to the power negative N over I. This is the formula that you need to use. All the words, if you are paying, say you are paying regularly, installment of 1,000 every year, so you don't gain the interest. So you use this formula for borrowing, but there must be a monthly payment, or a quarterly payment, or a half-yearly payment, or biannually payment. Installment, and then maybe bond, mortgage bond, maybe bond, like that. As long as you are not enjoying, you are not getting the interest, you use this formula. But if you are going to enjoy the interest, you are going to receive your interest, you chow it, you use the future value formula. So thank you for this video. Bye. Just subscribe for my video. Please subscribe to get more videos. Subscribe, and then tell others, share about my YouTube channel with others so that they can enjoy and learn from my YouTube. Thank you guys. Bye.